everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm really excited to show you a prototype version of Nemesis Retaliation, the third game in the series. I'm going to do a two-handed solo playthrough and then give my impressions on the game at the end. And as always, we take no compensation for our crowdfunding coverage. We just want to help you make an informed decision. And if you like the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. Bonus playthroughs, top 10 videos. We have 50 or 60 videos up so far. You can also listen to our podcast for more reviews and discussions, or join the conversation on our Discord. So if you haven't seen a Nemesis game before, these are heavily inspired by the Aliens franchise, and specifically Nemesis Retaliation is trying to be like Aliens. You are a team of professional Marines, kind of like Hicks and Hudson and all of them, and you are going deep into some station that is infested with horrible things and trying to complete a mission. And as you go in, you'll get attacked by these invaders who are absolutely not xenomorphs, copyright. And you'll be taking actions by playing cards or discarding them. And again, you're trying to fulfill your mission. In this case, we all have the same primary mission, which is primary samples. I got to find the nest and get some eggs and bring them back out of the facility. Now, technically, Nemesis Retaliation is sort of a semi-cooperative game because you can win on your own. Every player can win. Every player can lose. How it works in this version is you start the game with two cards. One of them is the official orders card. That just corresponds to whatever the shared order is for everybody. So you all can just fully cooperate and work together to do whatever the main mission is. But additionally, you've got a private goal, and sometimes it deals with the other characters, like you have to make sure somebody survives or make sure they don't survive, so there can be a little bit of backstabbing. Or you have to destroy the nest in this one, or the queen must be killed. So you can have ones that are kind of contradictory to the main mission, but you get to pick which one you want to do, and in fact, you can keep them both active and decide later, but you can discard one during the game to kind of lock yourself into a specific mission. Now, what I'm going to do in this game, because there is going to be, I think, a solo co-op campaign, and there's also probably going to be true solo mode rules, but they don't have any of that yet as of the prototype that I'm filming. So I'm just going to make things super hard on myself and to say we have to both do the main mission. We got to get some eggs and get out, and that's it. No other options. Get the eggs or go home. So we're going to start with one player being our starter player. I'll show our characters in a moment. And at the beginning of the player phase, we'll each draw up to 5 action cards. We'll move the first player token. We don't do that on the first round. And then we'll take turns performing actions. We can do 2 actions at a time, going back and forth until we've both passed. And then we'll do a bunch of bad stuff in the event phase. So we always start out on the landing zone, which is the westward-most space here. We're going to be building out potentially very far with alternating hallways and rooms. You never go into the hallways. They just provide a spot for you to move through to get to a room. But the hordes of aliens can be in the hallways chasing after you, and you can like throw grenades at them and stuff. Fun, fun. And a key idea in how things work is the A, B, C columns. So you'll kind of see those in the frame up above. Whenever we place rooms, a lot of the cards are going to tell us to place one based on the letter that our vertical positioning would place it for. And there are 3 set room tiles for each of these columns, although they're randomized what order they come out in. So they have key things that always need to be in the game, like the nest will always be in the game. The way to turn on the hibernation station will always be in the game. But there's a bunch of these common rooms, and those will not always all be in the game. So there's some variation in how the game actually plays out and what's available. And by the way, while we can return to the landing zone to win, we can also go to sleep in the hibernatorium. Although, I guess not for this one. It says they must be taken out of the facility, so does going to sleep with the eggs on our chests? It doesn't seem like it would really fulfill things. We need to either get back to the landing zone, or there is an alternate shuttle we can take that's in one of these tiles, if we can find it. And let's meet our characters. There are 4 in the prototype they sent me, but I'm just playing with 2 of them. So we've got Recon. He's got an assault rifle that gives you double shooting against enemies in the same space as you. So he's not as good. You're going to see you are both fighting enemies in your room and then also shooting hordes that are chasing you through the hallways. He's better at the up-close fighting. But you get to take 1 item from the basic items deck as well. And I picked an RPG launcher. It's only a single use, but I can blast every alien in a hallway and even damage the queen if she's chasing me. A new thing for Retaliation is the tactical belt. You start out with 4 of these small items in them. There's 3 variations. There's new clips of ammo, because as I use my assault rifle, I might run out of ammo and eventually have nothing to shoot with, so then I can use an action to reload. There's also, very importantly, oxygen. So at the end of every turn, if I'm not in a part of the station that has power supplied, I'm going to run out of air, And if I go too low, then I die. But for an action, I can raise that back up by 3 with an oxygen tank. And then finally, I didn't give the Recon any, but there are grenades, which are an even more powerful item you can use for burst attacks if you don't want to use something like your assault rifle. And you'll see what the Recon can do, but I'm sure you can guess based on, what Recon people usually do. He's good at moving and exploring and that kind of stuff. Then here's my other friend, the Combat Engineer. I gave him a grenade because a lot of his cards actually let you do cool things with grenades. He's got an automated shotgun, which is also good at shooting enemies in your face. I actually wanted to use the heavy weapons guy that's better at burst fire, but when they sent the prototype, his oxygen tile thing had broken, so I was left with this option. But I gave him a flamethrower, so he can potentially mow down some enemies in hallways as well. Feeling good about that, and actually it shouldn't have an ammo clip, I just remembered. And yeah, he's got a lot of cool cards to like open doors and control computer rooms and use, like I said, grenades in cool ways. So we'll see how they go. By the way, up here is their health track. When they take light wounds, it'll go down and down. They can also take serious wounds that'll actually go in these little slots at the top and make life nasty for us. But enough preamble and explanation, let's jump in. So Combat Engineer is going first, and he can take 2 actions. And basic actions that cost 1 card, so I have to discard 1 of my 5 cards, is moving to a new room, securing a room, which puts these little tokens down in your room, and they will prevent a surprise attack from immediately hitting you. Basically, it stops an invader from hitting you once. You can shoot an enemy in your space, burst fire at some enemies in a hallway next to you, which is more effective. You want to shoot them while they're in the hall. Use an item, including tactical belt, or reorganize and trade with people in your space. And then for 2 cards, you can do a room action. Our current one is to take off in the lander, which isn't even here, or to use the landing zone to get some supplies. Or you can do a move and secure, which is a combination of the move action and then you place a secure token, which means you can't get a surprise attack as you move into the room. And I mentioned room actions. Let's show real quick for the landing zone. So there are supplies here, 4 of each type. So for 2 cards, if I'm in here, I can add them to my tactical belt. Clearly right now I don't need to. And then there's a landing zone. Make a noise roll and get into the lander. The lander's not actually here yet. We're in round 1, and it's not going to show up until round 10, although there are cards in our deck that can move it up or down to give us more or less time. But something else important to consider is that there is anti-aircraft defense that could shoot down the lander when it arrives, and you randomize which one is on top. One of them says it's active and the lander gets blown up. One of them doesn't. There are rooms where you can change that, of course. We want to find that at some point since we have to escape in this scenario. But yeah, if you want to reenact your best game over impression and have the lander crash and burn right as you're about to escape, the game definitely allows that to happen. All right, but anyway, with all that said, let's go. So to win, we have to get 2 eggs. We can each hold 1 of them, and the nest with eggs is always in section C, so we want to technically head as far east as we possibly can. But the random hallways that are added to rooms have numbers on them from 1 to 4, and that increases with the value, the likelihood that noise will happen in a given hallway and that enemies will attack. So 1 is the most safe, 4 is the most dangerous. So even though it's a bit of a circuitous way, for the first action, we're going to have the Combat Engineer move down here. And you know what, we're starting out, so let's move and secure and be a little slow and methodical. So I'm going to discard 2 cards for the move and secure. Computer skills would let me, in a computer room, use a room's action for cheaper because it usually costs 2 cards, or open or close any door in the facility, which is crazy. But right now we don't have to get to the hibernation place. Like I said, we're trying to escape on the lander. Or fast repairs could repair a malfunctioning room, or again, open and close a door. Like I said, I don't think there'll be very many doors for a while, so let's go. So when you explore a new room, you draw an exploration token, and it's going to tell you a bunch of things. First of all, it'll tell you what kind of room you're finding, which will either be ABC or one of those common question mark rooms. So here it's ABC. I'm in the A column, so I'm going to draw from the A pile. And it is a drilling station. Ooh, we're going to get the robot right away. And a computer room, I'll tell you about that. So it says A here. The robot gets placed here. Here he is. He's a friendly dude. And the prototype they sent, there are 4 different types of robots, and who do we get? The technical robot. So first of all, he's got some ammo and oxygen you can take from him. But also he can, for a 1-card action, if your character is in a computer room, because you have to connect to like the server and tell him what to do, he can move once or twice, and aliens don't attack him or anything. And I don't even think he rules for noise, although I don't remember that. I am working with the prototype rulebook. Or he can clean up malfunctions or fires. Now, there's also like robots that can shoot invaders. I think I would have rather had that, but this is fine. Now, this is a cool room, though, the drilling station. For 2 cards, if you are in here, you can make a new corridor from the room with the robot. So you can have him, like, dig new places for you to go, which is great. Okay, next in the card, we see what corridors are going to be placed and what tokens are on them. So we've got a corridor going there, and you always place them unless they would go outside the bounds of the frame around the board, which neither of these will. Or, very importantly, you never place corridors that would go into a room you've already explored. So you can't, like, let's say there was a room here, then going in here and drawing a hallway that would go there, it wouldn't, like, magically create a secret door, okay? But yeah, I'm going to draw 2 random hallways. They're all shuffled up, so I don't know if they'll be 1, 2, 3, or 4. We got a 3 down here. Remember, higher is usually worse. And going straight to the right, a 2. That part's good. And they get some tokens. There's a noise on the 2 and a door on the 3. And hey, the door part I'm totally fine with. I don't want them to come in. And all right, then I move in and say hello to my robot friend. Oh, and that's right. I got to secure the room if I moved and secured, which I did. So blip, they just go here. I think you can have up to 3 of them on a given room. And then, oh no, place a random horde in the corridor you just passed through, then make a noise roll as normal. So things could be a little nasty here. So you have this drawback. I think this was in other versions of Nemesis. I never played the second Nemesis game, and I haven't played the original in a while. But you draw a token for a lot of things, like you'll spawn with this and do other things. Here it's going to tell me, good lord, how big the horde is that I just walked past. So it's 3 in this case, and this token gets discarded. So we got a lot of friends in the hallway. So this is what's called a horde, and again, I forget if it's a maximum of 3 or 4 in a given horde. For now, I might just say 3 because it's hard to fit all the miniatures on the board. And hordes will chase you from hallway to hallway. The big thing is, though, that they have ways to get into rooms if you're adjacent to them. And once they're in a room, they hit you a bunch, and they're super hard to kill. You got to shoot them and shoot them and shoot them. When they're in a hallway, you can just take the burst action. Now, it does use up an entire half of your clip each time you do it, but you'll kill between 1 and 4 of them each time you burst, so they go down pretty easily with that. All right, now it said I have to make a noise roll. So it has values 1 through 4. The 4 is the most common, the 1 is the least common. So again, some hallways are worse than others. And then there's also this symbol, which means that literally an alien is going to jump on your face, which you don't want. All right, so let's roll, and we got a 4, which is wonderful. You'll notice a 1, 2, and 3 hallway. Guess what happens when you roll a hallway that's not there? Nothing. Now, if we had rolled one of these numbers, if there's aliens there, one of them would have jumped in and immediately attacked us. Although, I guess not in this case. If there's a secure token instead of attacking you, you'll just remove the token. That's why you do them. If you roll a place with a noise, you get rid of it and spawn a horde like we did for them. And if you roll a place with nothing, you place a noise there and it'll be more dangerous next time. But again, that was great. Thanks for that roll, everybody. All right, now for my second action, I think we want to kill those aliens that just showed up, right? And remember, after I take 2 actions, the turn will pass to the Recon. I could alternatively take 1 action and then pass, although while you still have cards, that's usually not very smart. Or I could take 0 actions and pass. So here, I could search my current room. I would draw 2 items based on my room color, which is yellow, and I would choose one of them to keep. That's pretty cool. But first, again, I want to kill some guys. So let's discard this Pyrotechnics card that would let me get rid of fire or use a grenade as a trap, and spend it to do a burst action. And I've got 2 weapons. I could burst with my automated shotgun. It has no bonuses with bursting. It's only better at shooting in the room, but it would use half its clip. Or this is what I brought it for, the flamethrower. It doesn't need any ammo, and I can burst every horde in a corridor. Usually only hit 1 of them, and there can be up to 2 hordes. But there's a 1/6 chance each time I use it that I'll roll an exclamation point, and it'll be gone from the game. If I use it to shoot, I put a fire marker in my room, which means I'll be hurting myself while killing the aliens. So yeah, let's take my chance and do a burst with the flamethrower. So again, I don't want that. The other numbers are going to be how many of those aliens I kill. It's so much easier to kill them while they're in the hallways and they're kind of, cramped in. You can just unload. Whereas once they're in a room with you, it's not so fun. Well, that was great. Bleep. Okay, that's 1 alien down. So that's the end of the combat engineer's turn, and very important, because they ended a turn, and they are in a place that does not have power, none of the sections of the room or the base start with power, I lose 1 oxygen. And yeah, there's no way to get that back except to use those oxygen tanks, so it's not great. All right, we're to the Recon guy. Which way do I want to go here? I could try to shoot these guys first and then move in, and you just make a noise roll. You don't have to reveal anything or do any other special placement things when you move into an explored room. Maybe I should go right instead and give myself a few more options. I would love to get the power on and not be choking to death. So sure, I'm going to use the power of this card, Scouting. Move to an adjacent room. Before the noise roll, I get a free secure token. So basically, this is like a move and secure that usually costs 2 cards, but it's only costing me a single one. And yeah, even though 4 is the worst number to move to, it is the direct shot to the east. It's keeping me nearer to the combat engineer. See how it goes. All right. Another A, B, or C, but it's going to be malfunctioning, so we won't be able to use it until we repair it, which the robot's good at. Ah, nice. This is the room I wanted, the power generator. So for 2 cards, once it's not malfunctioning, of course, we can flip the life support tokens that will stop choking and having to spend oxygen, or we can flip the robot server connection token. It always starts as on, which means you can use the robot from any computer station, but if you turn it off, then you can't interface with the robot as easily anymore. So yeah, there we go. And then the symbol here tells me that it's malfunctioning. So I just put that little thing there to show it. And we're getting, wow, quarters in almost every direction. One's got a door though, and one's got a noise. So there we go. And because of my scout card, I get to secure the room. And now, oh my God, look at the hallways I drew. 4, 4, 4, 3. I really hope I don't roll a 4 here, because this card happily did not have any nastiness. It's just a regular noise roll. Well, that noise can be nasty enough on its own. Oh God, what is, oh my gosh. I'm getting attacked, y'all. Darn it. So that result means some friend is going to pop up. Okay, it is just an adult, which is fine. There's basic adults, drones, which are a little nastier. The queen, of course, is the worst of all, but neither drones or the queen start in the bag. And then there's also one larva in the bag, which could contaminate you. So whenever somebody goes into a room, this could be from moving because of a noise roll. This could be because of like a spawn like effect like that. They will attack you, forcing you to draw an intruder attack card, unless you have a secure token, and that gets discarded instead here. Thank God. All right, so now we get to do something with my second action. I could do taking aim, which will give me a reroll if I shoot at the guy. I could also use my assault rifle's power, which lets me use an ammo clip, which would make it be half down, to shoot twice with the same action. But, I mean, I do have more ammo. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, let's save taking aim for a second. I'm going to shoot this guy twice. You'll see why you want to shoot him a lot when they're in the room with you. So I'm going to roll this red die, and it's mostly higher numbers, 3s, 4s. There is an auto kill 1/8 of the time, and there is a ammo 1/8 of the time. The auto kill kills them. Otherwise, if you roll a number, you see if that number is equal to or less than the number of wounds they have, which currently is 0. If it is, then they die. If it's not, then they take a damage. And even if you roll the clip thing, which makes you lose another level of your clip, they also take 1 damage. Okay, so first roll is a 2, which is not less than or equal to his damage, so that's 1 damage. And second roll, because my action, is a 4, which is also not equal to or less than his damage, so he's not dead yet. Oh, and sorry, I took the shoot action. So, I've got repairs to repair the power generator. Now, I can't use that while there's an invader in my room if it has this no combat symbol. So let's say that I use demolition to shoot at the guy. And that's 2 actions. We're going down oxygen level. All right, back to the combat engineer. I guess I should try to kill the horde next to me. So we're going to use the flamethrower again. There's only 2 of them left. Now, how many? Okay, there's 2 1s. 1 plus 1. I forget if that can apply to the same horde, if it has to be 2 different hordes. I'm not sure. But yeah, actually, I guess there's only like 2 that would kill them without making my thing run. Oh, there we go. Okay, boom, you're dead. And then my character gets 3 experience and levels up and discovers a new power. No, it's not a dungeon crawler. They're just dead. That's all I get. All right, now I could pass and lose 1 oxygen, but I want to try to do more stuff because I still have a card left. So I'm going to go ahead and search. It doesn't mean that I'll have to waste a turn passing next time. And even when you take no actions and pass on your turn, it still uses up an oxygen. So be it. All right, so I'm going to search. I draw 2 items of my room color, which is yellow. And then I choose one and discard the other. All right, so I got an oxygen tank. All these take 1 card to use. And you can have any number of items, but they go in your backpack. And how it works is you can put new items on the top or the bottom. And you can only use the item that's on the top of your pile. But every time you use an item, you can freely reorganize them. And whenever you take the reorganize and trade action, you can also freely reorganize them. All right, so duct tape can cure a malfunction. And these are all one-time use. Or place one of your heavy items below another heavy item in your hand, effectively carrying 2 heavy items in one hand. Yo, we could go full on Ripley and have a flamethrower shotgun which is great. And actually, this is especially good in the scenario we're in because the eggs we got to get from the nest for our mission, those are also heavy items. They're going to use up one of our hands. Or I could get an oxygen tank that I can use for 3 oxygen, like the little things on my belt, or that can just become another thing on my belt, and I can use it for free after gaining it. Nah, duct tape seems too cool to pass up, right? So I'll hang on to this. I haven't actually used it yet to combine my flamethrower and shotgun, but one day. And that's both the engineer's actions, so he sadly didn't pass yet, and he's down to 5. All right, Recon, let's go ahead and take aim. So we get to make a shoot action, and we can re-roll the first results. We're going to try to kill this guy off with the assault rifle. And what are my chances now? There's 1, 1, and 1, 2. Not great is the answer. Gosh, 1, 1, and 1, 2. Yeah, so I have a 1/4 chance with a reroll. Well, let's try it. I could roll the ammo. That's not good, but let's try it again. Second. Oh my god, let's go. I'm happy. Because I really wanted to repair the room and turn on the oxygen. Oh, I'm not going to have enough cards to do that. Darn it. Well, that's fine. Even though I won't be able to repair it and I'm going to use up more oxygen, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, crud. I forgot repairs. The +1 means I have to discard an extra card to use it, so it's going to take all my cards. But I can discard a malfunction marker. I could have also had the combat engineer send the robot, and then I could have used it to repair the malfunction. But, whatever. All right, so that's both my cards. And I have fixed the power generator, but not soon enough because I'm down in oxygen. And oh man, so is the combat engineer as he passes, because again, even if it's a turn where you take no actions and pass, that still counts for oxygen. You would also take damage for fire every time you end your turn. And Recon. Yay! We are not great. Now, a single oxygen tank will heal us up, and on the Recon's very first turn, as long as he didn't get any friends, he should be able to turn on the power. But yeah, that's something. Okay, with everyone passed, we're going to go to the event phase. First, any intruders in our rooms would attack. Thank God there aren't any. Then, if there was fire damage, the intruders would take fire damage. That is not your fire damage. That is 1 damage on them. You take fire damage after every single turn of 2 actions or 1 action and pass, etc. Okay, then intruder onslaught, which means if we had some friends in a hallway, like if these guys had not gotten defeated, they would send a single one in, and again, they would attack automatically or take away a secure token. Luckily, they're dead. Okay, then we have to resolve an event card. These are not nice. Let's see what happens. Egg protection. Okay, so first, we're looking up here. All 2 hallways activate, which means if there were hordes in 2 hallways, they would move 1 hallway. Hordes never go into rooms until they actually attack you, toward the nearest character. Okay, so that was nothing. Okay, if any character is in the nest, place 2 drones there. Place 1 drone in each open corridor in section C, which is where the nest is, with at least 1 horde. This was great, because guess what there's none of? No section C things. So, yay. Oh, never mind. They would have had to have a horde anyway. Okay, but we do have to all make a noise rolls. That part's not great. All right, for most things, we go in character order, so we'll do this guy first. Not a 2, gosh darn it. Okay, this is turning into a horde, y'all, since there was already noise there, and let's see what it is. It's another 3. Give me a break. All right, maybe he'll throw his grenade over at them. We'll think about it. Okay, and how about here? We're still in 4 terrible... Gosh darn it. I mean, it's okay. Technically, it's just noise. We heard something, but there might not be any aliens there. It's probably fine. Okay, next, that was so great. We have the bag development step, where we draw a token from here. And, oh, and man, I wish this is what I drew before. This is the null token. It starts in the bag, and this is this little thing. So you see what it says for bag development. It says add 2 random adult tokens to the bag and place this token back in the bag, which happens every time you draw this, so the bag can never run out. But if I had drawn this when I was drawing for the horde, there wouldn't have been a horde. Or if I had drawn it when the guy jumped on me, there wouldn't have been anybody. Why'd I draw it for the one thing that, whatever. But the one good thing about drawing that instead of something else is if we had drawn an adult, we would have added a queen token to the bag, and they would have been coming to play potentially. So actually, this was fine, I guess. All right, and that's it. We move the time token on the round. Now it's 2 out of 10 for the lander to come back. And that's 1 entire round of Nemesis Retaliation. We're going to draw back to 5 cards. First player token is going to go to the Recon, and we'll start doing actions. All right, let's see what we got for the Recon. Anything useful. Move and draw 1 item of that room's color. That's a pretty awesome combo, but only if it's a new room. Shoot first. Move to an adjacent room. If after this action there's an intruder in a room or an adjacent corridor, shoot or burst. Okay, so that just kind of saves me an action potentially. Secure, place 2. Oh, this is a really cool one. I should show you this. So you can place 2 secure tokens. Everybody has this. Or you can choose an adjacent corridor. If there's a character on the other side, so you need to work together, then there's no intruders, then you get to secure the corridor, which means you discard any noise on it, and you flip it so that it doesn't have a number anymore. So it's kind of like a non-corridor for most effects. Definitely like that. Rest. Scan on contamination in your card. Cool. We don't definitely need that because we're not hurt yet. And Chain of Command. Ooh, move the lander token by 1. You could make it sooner or later. I think we might want it sooner. Or choose a character with a lower rank in your room. My Recon is 4 stars. My Combat Engineer is 2. So I could force them to move, shoot, or burst. Discard this card when a player with higher rank plays a command card on you to ignore the effects of that. All right, whatever. So I want to turn on the power first. So I need 2 cards. Rest, and I like the secure. Maybe the shoot first? Sure. So the 2 cards are using the power generator's ability to flip the life support, which is up here. And now we will not lose oxygen anymore when we end our turn in an A section, which is great as the engineer here tries to survive. Now, that was only 1 action, even though it was 2 cards. What do I want to do with my second action? I could Chain of Command the lander to come sooner, because really 10 turns seems like way too many to survive. I can move to an adjacent room, but the one I really want to go to is the one that the combat engineer is near, and that would let the invaders potentially attack me. Also, I think it would get me to an A section. Yeah, let's just go and use Chain of Command to move up the lander. We have that much less time to wait. And again, no oxygen loss because now the power's on. Yay! Although, looking north, I just realized that the second we move to the right at all, we're not going to be in the A section anymore. So did turning on the power matter that much? I don't know. How about you, Combat Engineer? I got his Chain of Command, his Secure, his Rest. Demolition, remove a door, or place a malfunction. I think everyone has that one too. This one, though, I haven't seen. Tactical Retreat, use a clip. Move to an adjacent room. You may take another character with you if they agree. Ooh, do not resolve any opportunity attacks from intruders in your room. So normally if you move or do like non-combat actions with an intruder in your room, you take automatic damage. It's pretty cool. It's not cool though. All these aliens. So I'm going to discard his rest card, which is not great at the moment, as we said, to throw this grenade grade at them. So grenades will do 1 automatic damage, and then you roll the burst die, and... Okay, yeah, I still don't remember. I'm just going to say that does 2 damage, be a little bit nicer to myself, but it might mean that it only does 2 damage if there's 2 hordes there, I'm not sure. Now my grenade is gone, which is sad because he has cool powers to use grenades with, but so it goes. Now for his second action, I've actually got kind of a slow play idea. What if he runs back here? Now there's a decent chance that this will turn into a horde, but if it doesn't, we can use Secure to turn this, which is a great straight shot to the landing zone, into a nothing corridor, and then we'll just have a 1 and a 2 off the landing zone, which is awesome. And we can use some oxygen and get our oxygen filled back up. He can get some other stuff. Seems like maybe a good idea. Sure, whatever. I'll use Demolition to do it. But I do still need a noise roll, and I think it's 4 sides. Yeah, 3 sides have a 4, and 2 sides have a hit. So this is a 50-50 chance that I'm getting not happy from this. Ooh, a 3. God, thank you. That's literally nothing. That was awesome. Okay, no oxygen loss for him. Still an A. We're back to the Recon, and let's do it. Secure, baby. So this only works because they are working together. So that noise goes away, and oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. And yeah, for a second action, I kind of think I'm going to move. I mean, I could get attack still, because there's always those 2 out of 10 faces that cause an immediate attack. But I kind of want to get more oxygen for him, too. 3. That's great. Thank you. So Recon's out of cards, so he'll just pass on his next turn, but we still have oxygen. All right, and Combat Engineer is going to, I guess he'll use his Secure. Or should we secure more things? Well, nah, for now. So he'll use his Secure to use one of his oxygen tanks and go back to 7. And although I could make the lander come sooner, I want to make sure I've gotten the air, the chance of it getting shot down taken away. So let's go ahead and spend 2 actions to use the room action. Or wait, maybe I should I do the duct tape? And, I don't know, do something else? Yeah, I could do duct tape and Chain of Command and also make the lander come sooner. Sure, I guess I'm not in a hurry to load those things back up. So let's do that. Okay, so yeah, this is the end of my first turn, my second action. I'm going to use that to duct tape my flamethrower and automated shotgun together. Doesn't matter much yet, but I might find something fun later. And then when the turn comes around again, we don't have oxygen, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use Chain of Command and move the lander to 8. Yeah, maybe that's too soon, but we'll see how it goes. All right, and that is it. Now, I really hope we don't get a nasty event. Clearly, nothing else applies. There's no hordes who attack. There's no fire, etc., etc. Reactor overheating. Okay, so 4. Oh, that's right. We don't have any hordes. If there's a malfunction marker in the cooling system room or in the reactor room, start auto-destruction. Okay, no. Otherwise, place a malfunction marker in each of those rooms. We don't have them yet. Oh, and just reshuffle the event. That was great. That was the nicest event card I've seen in this game. The other time I played was on TTS with Adam, one of the designers, or I think the designer. And yeah, the events were never that sweet to us. But we do still develop the bag. And this time it is an adult, which adds a queen token to the bag. I don't want her to come out. Please, God. All right, so Combat Engineer is back to being first. He's got a secure. He's got computer. He can repair a malfunction, get rid of fire, blow up a door. For now, I think he's just gonna move. And now we got the power on. This place kind of sucks. So he's gonna go down to join the robot. We already got a secure token there, so that's nice. Still make a noise roll, of course. Oh no, a 1. Well, pretty good chance we won't roll that again. I mean, 'cause I think it's only a 1 out of 10. Well, you know what the hey. For a second action, just because it's so convenient, we'll secure this too. So now we really got a nice way back to our base. So that was 2 actions with him, no oxygen. Recon's gonna discard a rest card. They also got secure, shoot first, chain of command, and their nice taking aim one. And they'll move down here as well. Oh, wait, what the heck am I doing? Hold on. Pause all that stuff. I forgot about the whole plan to get stuff for us. So let's rewind. We'll keep the noise roll. I'll try to make it work as well as I can. Okay, so first, Combat Engineer is going to take 2 to get another oxygen, another grenade from the landing zone. That's with that. And then he plays, I don't know, he'll still discard Demolition to actually move. And he gets the noise, which means this time the Recon will secure. And then I think he's going to discard Rest to get his oxygen back to full. All right, now the weird thing. What do I want to do with the Combat Engineer? So I move into a new room. I could do a move and secure, but then I wouldn't have any cards left to attack. If I didn't, I could get attacked and only have 1 card left to deal with it. I mean, yeah, there's a 4 noise there, so really good chance we're going to have a horde to deal with. So honestly, I think he might do a secure action. Or sorry, I should say a secure card, which lets you place 2 down when you're not securing a hallway. 3 is the max, if I remember correctly. And then I guess he's going to pass. I don't know what to do with my last card. You can discard any number of cards at the end of your turn, by the way, before you redraw. Or at the beginning of the next turn, I mean. So yeah, he's passed out. And then with that, I guess I'll discard 2 of these. Actually, let's discard these 2, even though it's kind of overkill, and take 1 of the oxygens from the lander. And then for his last action, he's going to move into the room with shoot first, which, hey, will at least let us do something if, a bad guy just pops up with the noise roll. Hopefully not, of course. 4. Oh, we're good. Awesome. And the Combat Engineer could do stuff. I don't think he's going to. Oh, that's right. He's already passed. So yeah, that's it. And once again, we pretty much go straight to events. Nothing. Oh, panic. Each character with an intruder in the room or in any adjacent corridor discards 1 action card. If they have no cards in hand, they discard a clip from their weapon. In each open corridor that has a path to the landing zone, change noise markers to random hordes. No. So open corridor with a path to the landing zone is what all of these things are. So let's draw for 1 at a time. 3 size again. Are there any that aren't 3? Maybe I'm just lying to myself that there are nicer ones. Okay, and then here. Okay, that's only a 2. Those ones are behind a door, so I think when they would move, they just destroyed the door the first time. And then here, no. Then the most important one, only a 2, although it's still not great. Because if we move in here, pretty good chance they'll charge in too. Stupid event. Okay, and then bag development is the larva. What does that do? Add a random drone to the bag, which is super basic, guys. Okay, so we didn't get... Wow, there's not much left in here. There's 3 tokens. One's a drone, one's the queen, and one's a basic, blank token. Great. But just a note, it's round 4 out of 8. I think the B power generator is the one that lets us turn off the air defenses, which have a 50% chance of being on. We'll see how that goes. All right, and it is Recon's turn first. Definitely going to play the scouting card. We're going to move in there, but we'll get a free secure token because pretty decent chance we're getting attacked, man. All right, here we go. First exploration. Okay, so we're going to have a B room on fire. I think... no. Actually, I don't think our Combat Engineer does have the fire thing. Oh, but the robot. The robot can put out fire. Yay. But it is also a B room. It's on fire. Yes. We can turn on the power quickly. And there's also the one that lets us get the anti-aircraft where we want it to be. So that's great all around. Not great all around. That fire that's in there. And then, okay, always going right and down right. So if the numbers don't suck, a 1. Thank you. And a 2. Oh, that's great. Well, unless I roll a 2. And nice. No first noise. No bad things. We just do a regular noise roll. But if we roll a 4, one of those guys is coming in to say hi. Although my scouting card gave me a thing to stop him from automatically hurting me. All right, let's see what happens. 1. Okay, that's noise in an unexpected place. I'll definitely take that. All right, and then I think fire's going to hurt me either way, but I'll keep oxygen. So if I'm going to get rid of demolition and anything useful to turn on the power here too. So oxygen not a problem. Fire and aliens, kind of. Since I'm in a fire room at the end of each turn, I'm going to take a damage. And yeah, the other guy does not have any way to get rid of it right now. Oh, that's right. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Let's do this now. I'm going to use rest on my combat engineer. And, yeah, chain of command. I don't really want to make the thing come faster. Oh, wait, no, I only need 1 because the robot's in my space. And that's going to move him up to 2 rooms. And then now it's going to cost 2 cards because I'm in a computer room. I could have the Recon do it instead, but I want him to shoot. Yes, so for 2 cards, we will hack the system. I don't really want tactical retreat. And use the ability of the technical robots to get rid of the fire. Yay, we're not burning. That's it for combat engineer. Nobody's running out of oxygen for a bit. All right, back to recon. Let's shoot these guys. Kind of wish I had a grenade now because I am out of ammo on my assault rifle. I'll have to use a whole card to reload it, which means I won't be able to shoot them again. Could always shoot a RPG, but it seems like a waste for 2 guys. All right, here we go. Come on. That's 1. That's 1. All right, so it goes. Should he reload now or search with his second action? I guess I'll search. So there's a green room, which tends to be healing items. Caffeine. Coffee. Oh, coffee and caffeine. Pills and med kit. That one's pretty good, but we're not really hurt much yet. Draw and reveal 3 action cards. Scan all drawn contamination cards. Okay. But keep all draw. Oh, so it just lets me draw 3 cards for 1? That's the one, baby. All right, and then here comes the fun. Combat engineer's gonna try to move in there. So on a 4, this guy attacks. On a 1, we get another horde. I mean, there's lots of bad things that could happen here. We'll just hope for not bad. 3. Yes! God, 3 has been like my number of magic here. Okay, and then he's going to do the flamethrower, right? Because he can't help but kill 1. I just really hope he doesn't roll that. 6 exclamation point. Yeah! Boom! We are safe again! Well, safe is overstating it a bit, right? All right, so no intruder attack, no fire damage, no intruder assault or onslaught, because remember, that only happens if they're already adjacent. So like if this guy had been here, he wouldn't have come in and tried to attack. So they just stay there unless the event card says 4 or 3. Oh, it says nothing. I feel like something else bad is going to happen. Place a malfunction marker in each room with a fire marker. Thank God I got rid of that. Fire spreads from each room with a fire marker to adjacent rooms through all corners with the lowest number. What the frig? That was all nothing. That was lovely. And then they follow up with this. We all get attacked. Oh, and it could be the queen. Oh my God. Help me, Lord. This is not good. All right, so the scouts first. So what is it? Drone, queen, or blank. God. Okay, well, it's not the queen. Which means now it's a 50-50 for the other guy. Okay, so there's a drone coming in here, which I think are these bigger, nastier friends. Hi. He doesn't attack us right away, though. Yay. Now here's the big one. What is it? I didn't look. Yes! Yes! I was literally closing my eyes. Oh, this is great. That adds 2 more adults in here. So, okay. And again, he didn't attack. So we can do something about it. But now we are doing bag development. It's an adult, which has another queen. Oh my gosh. So 2 out of like 4 or so things is a queen. And then she's going to be like in our way. And we only have 1 way back. But yeah, to kill the queen is like ridiculous. You got to hit her. Here, I'll show you. You take 5 random cards out of 8. Each time you attack her, if you get an instant kill, then you just get rid of one of these cards. You got to basically hurt her 5 times. But usually you deal a wound to her, and then you flip a card. And if, well, that one's an auto kill. That's great. But you check if the number of wounds on her are equal to this or less. If they are, the card goes away. So you got to add a bare minimum shooter 5 times, but clearly it's going to be way more than that. I'm sure she won't mind us taking some eggs, right, Queenie? All right, we're in round 5 of 8, but we have a way to make sure that the anti-air is turned off if we get a chance to do it before the drone eats us. All right, so combat engineer is first, and we haven't seen his automated shotgun yet, but it's actually the best, like, starting character's attack for somebody in your room. He does 1 automatic damage and then rolls the shoot die. So he's kind of getting like the double attacks of the assault rifle, but without having to spend his ammo. So yeah, let's have him shoot at the guy for a rest. We're just going to shoot for a while. Okay, so I do 1 damage to the guy automatically and then roll. He's not dead. Well, that's another damage, so now a 2 would kill him. Then he's going to discard explosive to shoot again, which also does a damage. You can see why I like this shotgun. And then, hey, get out of here, drone. Thank God the combat engineer took care of things so well. So it was 2 actions for him. They both have secure, by the way, so I kind of like want to move to the right and then secure the room. But first, let's check our, whatchamacallit. So let's get rid of rest and chain of command for 2. To use the power generator again and check our anti-aircraft. This was the one that was on top. I'm just curious. Ah, darn it. It was already inactive, so we would not have had our lander blow up either way. But yeah, we'll leave it on the top. So now we know we're safe when our lander comes. For my next action, I could use shoot first, but I'd kind of rather just do a move and secure. Well, nah, I guess I will play shoot first to move in. And this is the outer reaches of Zone B, so we will still have air here. Oh man, more fire. Well, actually, I think, yeah, the combat engineer has the fire thing this time. Place an ABC. We haven't got a single question mark. Cooling system. Place the auto-destruct token on the round. I mean, it's not our mission, man. So I don't care about that at all. And then hallways going in both diagonal directions with a door on 1, 2, and 3. All right. And then a noise on that one. Then another door, which doesn't bother me too much because we have ways to get rid of doors. And fire. Right now, before he potentially does his shoot first thing. Oh, I didn't even load his gun. Oh, well. Let's, it's not going to go too well. A 1. That was a good. Oh, no, it's not a good noise roll. What the hell? Be the queen. It's 50-50 chance. It's the queen. That's not surprising. Here she is in all her prototype glory. She moves slower than Horde. She goes room, hallway, just like you do. And she can move when the event card shows your hallway. But also every time you draw another queen token, instead of like spawning, you'll now activate her. All right, so now I could shoot or burst, but I can't. The RPG is actually an item you have to use with 1 card. It is not technically a gun shooting or bursting. And I take a damage from the fire. Ah, the queen. Darn it. Well, you know what? That kind of makes up my mind for what the combat engineer is going to do. He's gonna move and secure away from the queen. This is the lowest things can go. So really hope there's a hallway going to the right here. And there's not. Darn it. So we're getting a broken room. Oh, it's a question mark this time. Emergency room. Heal 2. We don't need this. I mean, it's cool, but not what we need. Yeah, we're getting, actually not that many hallways because they can't fit. Actually, we're getting no oh, wow, this is a dead end. Because they can't fit. This is the edge of the board down here. And remember, they don't go where there's already a room. So the cool thing is we just placed the malfunction and no noise. And it probably won't be very noisy because only a 2 would hurt us. Or, of course, the automatic alien attack. But yeah, I don't know if that's great. I do secure it. Oh, that's right. He has like a card that can blow things up. Or I could use the robot to drill through there. The explosive card I guess just got to use a grenade to make a new hallway. So maybe like I'll wait for the queen to run towards him. Oh, no, that's right. If we're equidistant, since the combat engineer is the first player, she's going to go towards him instead. And can't forget there's still a noise roll to be made. 4. Awesome. So not a 2, not an auto attack. All right, now we're back to Recon. I think I'm a little scared right now. So yeah, he's gonna use his secure to take his caffeine pills. Lets him draw 3 more cards, and he gets another action. Oh, he got demolition, but no, he can't destroy like a whole hallway. And then, I'm going to use secure for my second action to move away from the queen and get a free secure token. Here he goes. And oh man, we're getting an automatic attack. Now this is C though. Maybe we'll get the nest. That'd be cool. Or the power. Okay, power generator's fine. So we can get some more oxygen. Although man, we really won't have to worry about oxygen if we do that. I don't think it's even worth it. Okay, so we're going here. There can't be a hallway down there, so to the right and up. Now a 4. Lovely. And there's a 3 next to me and a 2. Okay, lots of fun. And the 4 gets that. But instead of a noise roll, we do get a secure, by the way, because of the card. Instead of a noise roll, we just get an automatic guy in our face. But luckily, he won't hurt. Although that's right, it could be a queen card. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's still like what? 1 queen, adults. What is that? That's an adult. Okay. So we are getting attacked, ambushed by a single guy, but our thing keeps us from getting hurt. Yay. And he is in a C room with no power, so he does tick down a bit. And back to the combat engineer. Not sure what to do. The queen's just going to like get in his face. Computer skills doesn't help. Really want to try to get the the blow up card. I got to go through more cards to do it. Now something, I think I'm going to be nice to myself. Technically, once during the game, each player can choose which of their 2 objectives they're going to stick with. And the first person to do that gets to draw 4 extra cards. The second person to do that gets to draw 3 extra cards. You know, even though I'm playing like kind of my own cludge together co-op mode, it still makes sense, right? That I could say that I'm doing it. So sure, we're going to draw 4 cards as the combat engineer. That's not technically an action, so I can still do 2 actions this turn. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do it this turn. I want to draw 5 cards so that I know that there's the card to blow up a wall is one of the 5 cards that are left, and then use it next turn to actually get the card. So, okay, I'm actually just going to Oh, I guess I can secure. Yeah, so I'll go and take a secure action. Why not? That never hurts. And then I'll pass for my second action, and he's in oxygen. Okay, Recon. Let's discard Demolition to load his gun. Yeah. And then for his next action, he'll shoot. I don't think I want to use ammo yet. I'm worried about running out again. All right, pretty much no chance we kill the guy. Oh, man. That would have actually been great. So we just do 1 damage. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure I have to discard a card to reload. Have I been doing that? Not sure if I have. Yeah, okay, so that'd be 2 of my actions. I lose some oxygen again. Okay, and then my last action is going to be take aim. Or I guess I'm actually, yeah, it's probably better chance to shoot twice with my assault rifle. Should have done that the first time now, I guess. This is my first action next turn, which means I can pass and not lose much oxygen. All right. So that's the first attack. He's got 2 now. 1/4 chance. Not great odds. And he gets another damage, but my weapon is out of ammo. Yay! And I pass, but I get me down to 4 oxygen. It's okay, so he's going to attack me. That's fine. And then I can reload and finish him off in a second. Darn it. All right, intruder attack step. We cannot skip anymore. We draw a card and we resolve the row that matches the type of enemy. Deadly Claws. We are taking 2 light wounds and getting a contamination card, which puts us into injured. Great. And contamination works the same as always. It's kind of like a dead card in your deck, and you might be infected at the end or not. Okay, no fire damage on enemies, no hordes attacking us. Event card, this should be fun. 2. Okay, so not the queen, and not any of them. So that part's fine. Oh, egg protection again. If any characters in the nest, no. Place 1 drone each open corridor in section C with at least 1 horde, which is none. Okay, so that was good, but all players make a noise roll. Okay, a very unnoisy friend here. 1, that's fine. And then, yeah, chances are pretty good that I'm going to be in a really bad way. Oh, man, there's a horde. How many is it? Oh, nothing. Yay! And we didn't draw the other queen. That's interesting. So there'll be 2 more adults. And Recon's first. And man, he's just drawn so many great cards, hasn't he? I guess he'll oh no, he has to reload first. Okay, so reload, first action, and then shoot with chain of command, second action. That's my last ammo, so I'm definitely not using my special power. Just need a 3, 2, or 1 here, y'all. That'll work. Okay, thank God, get out of here. Okay, he does still have his RPG. Okay, so that was 2 actions. So he's going down to 3 oxygen, although I can turn on the power if I want to. Okay, Combat Engineer, we're going to use my idea and have him draw 4 more cards, because now he's quote-unquote selecting which mission he wants to do, which is to get the eggs. Although really I wish that I had something else. Did I get it? Yes, okay, good. So then for his second action, he's going to use explosives, combined with rest, I guess, for the extra 1. Discard a grenade and create a new corridor. So bloop. I got a lot of extra cards. And here we go, Queen. Ooh, and it's a nice safe one, too. What do you think about that? Coming back to Recon, he's only got 2 cards left. He could get his +3 cards now, but for now, let's just turn on the power. So oxygen will not matter, which makes me wish I didn't have all these oxygen tanks. Oh, well. By the way, you could also here turn on the hibernatorium, so you could go over there and end the game. But again, we need to get the eggs, which could be, I mean, down either of these hallways, the egg could be there. All right, back to Combat Engineer, might as well, right? He's going to use the secure to flip this, the least dangerous hallway to be a nothing hallway. It's probably a waste, but so what? And then for his second action, I'm going to use Tactical Retreat and Chain of Command to move and secure. Because God knows something bad could happen here. Like the worst room for us to be in. The thing is, we need to each get an egg. 4. Ooh, good. The noise went away when the nothing was spawned there. But yeah, we need to each get an egg in our other hand, which means I guess I do want the Recon guy to shoot somebody with his RPG at some point. And then we need to get back, which is going to be a long journey with a lot of noise rolling. Although I guess not as much. We have secured quite a bit. Oh, that's right. The Recon's already passed, so I guess it's just Combat Engineer again? He could search for healing, but except for the 1 contamination card, I'm not too worried about that. So let's do these 2. Well, let's keep Pyrotechnics in case there's fire there. Let's do Demolition and Fast Repairs to have him move and secure. Into this one without the noise, that's certainly safer. Ah, darn, it's a question mark. Okay, that's fine. It's a broken question mark with noise, but a lot of hallways at least. That part's good. What is this? Shelter. Only if you don't have a larva on your board, which we don't. Ooh, remove all contamination cards from your hand? That's great. So I was going to discard the contamination card mucking up the Recon's hand, but maybe I won't if this doesn't end up too dangerous. Well, actually, it's broken, so maybe I will. Okay, so hallways in every direction, which now that I think about it is not necessarily a great thing. It's a 4. Oh, that's also a 4. And that's a 2. And this one's got a door, and that's got a noise, which is a 4. I do have some cards left, so it could be okay. 3? Oh, like 3 is a magic number. Uh, cool. Oh, didn't he? He did move and secure, I think, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Be dumb not to. He got search and pyrotechnics. Can he move and secure again? I mean, it is very dangerous, but we need to find the friggin' egg place. Yeah, you know what? What the heck? I'm gonna move and secure again. So importantly, this is still section C. And oh, good, it's an ABC room with doors. I'm cool with that. Guess we're going there. Oh no, place a random horde in the corner you just pass through. And it's a 4, and we make a noise row. Well, great. Hey, but positive things. There's the nest. So for 2 actions, we can take an egg, which again will use up one of our hand slots, and then we have to make a noise roll. Lovely. Okay, and there's already a hall there, so there's one to the right and one to the upper right. The right. Okay, to the right is a 1. Nice. And, oh, another 1. Now to roll a 1, though. And interesting, there's a door and a noise. Okay, and then yeah, gotta put a horde here, and it's the queen. Oh, the queen. Actually, that's kind of good. So let's see. Oh, she's gonna take a damage from fire. Ha ha ha. But yeah, no actual horde. I will take that any day, and I have an end route to like run around her, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, that's right. I still need to make a noise roll though. So 2, 4, or 1, or an attack. Gosh darn it. Remember, I have no cards left. And wait, did I not secure? I definitely moved and secured, right? I think. That's an adult. I was hoping for the blank. All right, so he comes in and just takes away the secure, but he will get to hit me in a second because I am passing. All right, so yeah, intruder attack. So he's getting me. 2 and a contamination for me too. Darn it. And then small favors. The queen takes a damage. But I don't think you draw a card to see if she's hurt because fires can never kill an alien. We have to actually shoot her for anything to happen. Breaking in. Remove 1 secure token from each room. Move all intruders from rooms with no characters, which is the queen. In each open corridor that has a path to the landing zone, change noise markers to random hordes. Oh my god. Okay. I guess, yeah, I gotta do it. So we lost 4 secure tokens. Move all intruders from rooms with no characters. We're equidistant, but the Recon is still the first player, so I think she goes towards him, which means maybe we can like sneak around through the door. And then all 3 of these are becoming hordes. So top one, oh, is nothing. Good. Although actually that was the one behind a door. I would have rather had that one. Okay, now that one over there is also nothing, but now there's a ton of adult tokens in here. But I'll take anything I can get. All right, and the last one to the right. What? Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to do bag development last turn. Okay, this time I'm adding a queen token. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, the lander's 1 away from coming. We know where the eggs are. Everything's going fine. All right, comment engineers first. Let's, I don't know if I need... Oh, I don't even have a grenade to use explosives. So we'll go and use that to do our first automated shotgun attack. So that's a free damage, you sucker. And... Nope, not dead. And then second action, computer skills, I guess. So I did a second one from the miss, and then a third one from my ability. Darn it. Well, it'll be pretty much an auto kill next time. And I don't get attacked or anything. Don't lose any oxygen, so that's fine. All right, Recon needs to get to the egg room to pick up his egg. I'm going to use scouting to move here and place a free secure token. Or I guess I could save that for the egg room. Whatever. This is one with the nastier like stuff all around. A 4. Great. Lots of friends potentially waiting for me here. Then for my second action, let's shoot first. So move in here, and what does it say? If after the action, we get a free attack. Okay, so we do still have to do the noise roll first. Clearly a 4 would be the worst. A 2. Oh, man, that's where we're going to go to get around the queen, theoretically. But then I do get to shoot, and oh, now I get the auto kill after I got 4 damage on him? Great. All right, I think, right, we gotta get the thing. And I got the tactical retreat. That could actually be really good. But let's go ahead and spend 2 to get his egg, which he can hold because of his duct tape without dropping anything. I'm just realizing the Recon still hasn't used his RPG. And when you get an egg, you got to roll noise, and there's a lot of noise around us. 3. Are you? Yay, 3. Yay, 3. Although I almost wish that there was a horde so I could have just shot an RPG at them. Okay, then for Recon's first action, I'm going to remove this door, just so we have options where to move. So with a demolition card. And then, I'm going to get his 3 free cards. His once per game thing. Okay, that wasn't a great draw. And then for his second action, I guess rest and search, he'll discard. He's going to get the egg. What do I drop? Got an assault rifle left with 2 shots. No, we're keeping the RPG. So yeah, we're just, we're done with ammo, I guess. And then he's still got some cards to shoot with. Although, hey, just give me another 3. That'd be fine, right? 1. That's great. Okay, maybe great is an exaggeration, but it means that, yeah, nobody's attacking us yet. Oh, look at this. Tactical retreat. Use a clip. Move to it doesn't say we have to have an enemy actually there to tactically retreat from. Move to an adjacent room. You can take another character with you, and no opportunity attacks. Not that we're going to be any anyway. So yeah, we are moving next to the queen. I hope I don't roll a 3, because then she would attack us. 4 would be great now. I got no problem with a 4. I'm guessing it's only 1 noise roll, because it's 1 like move. Automatic attack. It's still better than the queen attacking us, I think. Oh crap, that's right. I could get a queen token, and then she could be in there anyway. Okay, an adult. Oh, we have no secure, which means, I guess, yeah, he's the first player, so he's definitely the one getting hit. And it is a tail attack. 1 more light wound, that part's fine. Another contamination, that's not great. If you haven't seen previous Nemesis games, I think it's the same. At the end of the game, you use the little scanner to scan each of your contamination cards. If at least one of them says infected, then you shuffle your entire deck, including all the contamination cards, including the one you just scanned, and you draw 4 cards, and if any of them are contamination, you're dead. So, we'd still have a chance of being fine, but it's a lesser chance. Now, what's interesting now is that the combat engineer has no cards left. He'll probably survive another attack. I think the Recon's just gonna run away and take an opportunity attack. Because at the moment he literally can't shoot. Oh, that's right. I take 1 damage from the fire. Darn it. So actually the combat engineer is more hurt than I thought. Okay, so we're running over here. And we do get an automatic attack before the noise roll. Just 2 light wounds. I have like 5 life left before I die. And then we're doing a noise roll. 3. So we still, oh my gosh, 3. I love you. Robot, self-destruct and kill that guy. Okay. And I think for his last action, he's going to have 1 card left. I think I'm going to secure here and stay nearby with my RPG in case I find a way to help. So there we go. So our friend gets attacked again. Oh my god, 3 more light wounds. He is heavily injured. Here, let me show you where we both stand. So that's pretty bad. If I remember right, I don't think you're dead there. I think it's when you go off of that. But he'll have to take another attack to move away. Oh man, this is bad. Oh, that's right. He can kill the guy with his shotgun, so he could actually do something. All right, now this guy, was he hurt? No, that's the queen's damage. This guy takes a damage from the fire. Now this event is big if it's, oh, thank God. So 4. Oh, 4 does do something. Yeah, these guys. Hello. The big thing is it does not bring in the queen. There's a malfunction marker in the cooling system. There's not. Or, sorry. Yeah, so now there's a malfunction there. But the self-destruct sequence does not start, so that's fine. And that's it? Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I feel like half the cards probably would have killed me in the deck. Because a 3 would have brought her in. I do not think I would have survived a queen attack. I still might not survive running away from that guy. We still have bag development. Adult. So that's, what does that add? A queen. Oh man, this is bad. I want us to get away, but the combat engineer does not have enough cards to like shoot a lot and move a lot. Oh, by the way, definitely didn't move the round marker. Yes, the lander is here. So we just need to get back there. Oh, and then spend 2 and make a noise roll. But we really cleared up this place, so that should be pretty easy. Okay, so Recon is first. And yeah, I don't like those guys being there, so let's RPG them out of existence. All right, so we can't secure this room because there's an intruder there. That's fine. I think I'll go and use the secure then. Or no, maybe I'll use this repair to move here. I have a secure token there, so I don't think I need to move and secure. 1. Nothing. Awesome. Okay, now the big one. Do I have the combat engineer shoot a few times? Because there are cards that like auto kill you if you're really injured. I think I need to. So let's do Chain of Command to shoot once with my shotgun. You guys got a damage from the fire, so I have a chance. Come on, give me an auto kill for once. Oh, okay, I'll take it, yes. Okay, and I actually haven't got hit by fire yet because that's only my first action. So now for my second action, I'm definitely running here. So if our noise luck keeps going, a 4. Oh, that's fine. They're not attacking me yet. All right, Recon. Let's move normally, because the only one that can hurt me is a 2. Oh, actually, I guess I could get auto-attacked. So yeah, let's go ahead and move and secure. Now is not the time to get killed. I'm just terrified of that auto-attack. Okay, 3, that's good. 2 or auto-attack is all we cared about there. Running combat engineers, gonna move here with demolition, I guess. Oh, come on, no auto-attack. 3. Okay, that's fine. I think it stays behind the door. And then for his last card, he makes it. There's already a secure token there, and what was that? 3? Okay. So neither has enough cards to actually do anything here, but I'm going to have the Recon use his last secure. Now let's see, double put. So we've got 3 secures here. I think we're home free. I think we are home. I mean, we might both die from infection, but I think we're good, maybe? So definitely nothing automatic happens. Here's the big one. What's the event? 4. Okay, we're going to get attacked automatically, but we have secures. Can we use a... No, we can't use a room while there's enemies on us. Oh my gosh. Okay. That'll be great. Okay. Place a malfunction marker in each room with an intruder. Move all intruders from rooms with no characters, which is none currently. Oh, 4s. No, there's no 4s. So yeah, it's just each of us getting attacked though. Darn it. Okay, Recon's first player, so he gets an adult. All right. It'd be great if we just got one. That's one of our securities gone. Okay, combat engineer. Yes. Thank you. Dude, that is great. Okay, so combat engineer, if he doesn't run out of ammo, actually, he doesn't even have to worry about ammo because he can just get some more. Oh no, he can't use the room. Darn it. Okay, so I think the last thing we got to do is this. And adults, we put a new queen in. But at this point, drawing a queen token would be great because we wouldn't be spawning things. I think it's round 9 or 10. Good, combat engineers first. We just need to kill the guy without running out of ammo. That's really what's key here. All right, so combat engineer has enough cards to shoot a few times and still get on the thing. All right, so let's do search first. And he gets his automatic damage, then a roll. He does have ammo if he needs to re-roll. And he does have a clip if he needs to attack again. Okay, that's a miss. And then second action, he'll use rest, I guess. 3, don't roll a clip. Just kill the guy. Yes. Okay, we are in. All right, so I think Recon's safe to go. Oh, God. Well, I mean, Recon's a guy who can't even shoot anybody. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 cards to use the thing. We make a noise roll, and then we get onto the lander. And it's a 2, which is a noise. But a horde wouldn't stop us. It's literally just... I don't know if I go there or where I go. But it's just if we get the auto attack. Finally, engineer. It's 2 cards. Don't get the auto attack. Oh, my God. What happened? Oh, I got a secure thing. Do I still get into the lander? I assume I do. Because I, like, survived. I don't know. It says make a noise roll and get into the lander. So I think I'm okay. And yeah, I think at the end of the round, we just get into the lander. I mean, let's draw the event and make sure it doesn't, like, make the entire station explode or something. Overwhelming enemies. That sounds bad. But yeah, I think maybe I won. I don't know, man. But yes, it clearly playing fully cooperative with me being able to draw extra cards, which probably you won't be able to do in the actual solo co-op mode since you won't have, like, a goal necessarily to choose from. Or maybe you will. I don't know. But yeah, that was... sorry if that went long. I don't know how long this will be after editing. But that was Nemesis Retaliation. And yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. I didn't love the original Nemesis. It's been a long time since I played it. But I remember it felt more semi-co-op. You know, even when you were playing, like, kind of with each other. You were kind of weak. You would die easily. I mean, that's still kind of the case here. And I got stupidly lucky. Trust me that we didn't even get close to completing our mission the first time I played. But yeah, I don't know, if this is Alien to Aliens, it's awesome to be stronger, right? The core, like, card use in Nemesis is still cool. The action usage is neat. Picking which starting items to bring is fun. There's lots of, like, different builds here, and I don't even know if I got the best things. Like, the combat motion tracker stops you from getting auto attack. The Gatling gun. I guess there's lots of great things here. You can get armor. And the different characters, you know, I won't say that their decks are, like, crazy different, but they are pretty different. Like, the Recon was more mobile. The combat engineer could take care of fire and, like, blow new doorways and stuff. So those action cards, even though there's only a couple of them, can have an outsized impact on the game. And in the last game when I played the heavy weapons guy, I was able to, like, really burst fire things to death. The different weapons change things up. So yeah, I like all the stuff going on with the characters, and they're just fun. They're stronger. They last longer. They can kill things better. You know, it's fun to be Hicks. It's fun to be Ripley. It's fun to kick some alien butt and take some names. I also adore everything with the new exploration thing, like the ability to lock down hallways if you want to spend more time. There's, like, a motion tracker where you can get rid of noise tokens. So you can go slow or fast if you want to. And this just, I feel like, adds so much to the variety of how the play goes. Like, our base didn't look like this last time. Things weren't in the same place. We barely even dug into all the crazy things here. Like, crud, I wish we had gotten... Where is it? Here's lots of fun things, y'all. Here we go. Oh, it was on top. Give me a break. Escape shuttle. See, look, I could have gotten to the escape shuttle and not even had to wait for the lander, not had to go all the way back for the lander. And yeah, again, this game is totally different from my other one in that oxygen barely mattered. Like, we got really lucky with the power generators, and we never had to worry about air running out, except for, like, the very beginning where I wasted clearly way too much time trying to worry about it. So yeah, I think the variety is great here. I love how the board comes out. I love the way the exploration builds, like, different hallways. Getting a lot of hallways gives you more movement options, but makes it more dangerous because your noise is greater. So I just think, like, everything with that is really exciting, really dynamic, really changes up the variety in the game. I also like how the horde mechanic versus people in your room works, because when there's somebody in your room, it sucks. You're getting attacked. It takes so long to kill them, and then just blasting tons of them with your ammo or throwing grenades at them while they're in the hallways is cool. The queen hunting you down is exciting. I don't know, y'all. This game is super cool. And like there's all these items. I barely even got into items, and there's more character classes, and I'm sure they'll like add more probably in the Kickstarter, or not Kickstarter, Game Found. Now, I don't know how the solo will work. I don't know how the co-op will work. I imagine it'll be like a campaign comic book thing like they've done in the past. But even, I will say from what I've seen of the semi-co-op mission things, this seems really pretty cooperative. Like, there's only a couple that directly demand that you do terrible stuff to your friends. And even then, you could pick to do the main mission instead of the other missions. So, yeah, this, and the robot, I didn't mention the robot. That does cool stuff. I love the one where you can attack things. That's really fun. Now, potential caveats, things you might want to watch out for. It's super punishing. Again, I got stupidly lucky, but there's some of these events that are just horrifically bad. Oh my gosh. Just like things that can be... oh, wait, hold on a second. I didn't see if I won. Wait, I might all be dead from friggin... yeah, hold on. Pause. Oh, so we only had... okay, Recon only had one contamination, so pretty low chance that he's in trouble. We're looking for the word infect. Oh, God, can you see that on camera? Infect. No, that says infected at the top. Okay, so we didn't win. So we we shuffle it up. We draw 4 cards. Not infected. No. Okay, so Recon's dead. And the other guy has more cards. Okay, come on, heavy engineer. Okay, that one's not infected. Good. Because he's got double the odds of drawing it if he... yes, we're good. Okay, so heavy engineer, combat engineer, he wins. Okay, sorry. Back to my thoughts. Pause to actually finish the game. Yeah, I was saying like caveats. It can be random. You saw that one of my characters died with a single infection card because it happened to be infected and he happened to draw it. You can roll badly and like keep on losing your ammo. Although I do love that with both the regular attack and with the burst, you always do something. You always add a damage. Even if you lose ammo, you still add a damage cube first. Even if you like don't roll well for the burst, you still kill at least one alien. So they did a nice job, I think, of never making you feel like you totally wasted your action, which is great. But yeah, the events are random. The noise rolls are random. The exploration, you could have like 5 aliens on you, and then, your attack could just do 2 damage, or if you're hurt enough, it could do an auto kill, or they just bite your head off. So randomness averse people might not like this game. People who don't like really hard games might not want to apply here. Although, again, I didn't really show that with my magical mystery tour through the base. But gosh darn Awaken Realms, this has shot, I'm doing my top videos in December soon. This is definitely shot up there for my favorite crowdfunding games of the year. This was fun, and my last game was fun. When we lost horribly, it was fun. When one of us barely survived, it was fun. I don't know. I love Aliens. Maybe not quite as much as Barent, but I've seen pretty much all the movies, and I love the first 2.5, I would say. The third one is pretty good. And this just screams Aliens in a super fun way. You feel powerful, but at the same time, super weak. I want to see what else is coming for the campaign, but gosh, this game is awesome. So go check out the crowdfunding page. It should be going live next week. I think Tuesday or Wednesday on Game Found. So yeah, it's exciting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.